So during the course we studied, you had to pick one rocket scientist. There was a choice between Werner von Braun, Oberth, Tsiolovsy, Goddard, Esnault-Peltier, O'Neill or von Braun. So you had to pick one of those. The one that, just here as a bit of revision, if you didn't pick Tsiolovsy, then don't worry too much about this. But just having a look at some of the things he did. He began modern rocketry theory when he was a school teacher. He published scientific papers on investigating space by using rockets. He talked about the theory of rocket power. He also was the first person to suggest multi-stage rockets. So using a rocket to get to one point and then dropping and using new fuels and different things. He looked at liquid fuels. He looked at wind tunnels to study aerodynamics for rocketry shapes. He developed advanced designs for aeroplanes. He commenced his work in a title called the Exploration of Cosmic Space by Means of Reactive Devices, which dealt with the problems of using rockets in space. This is all before rockets were going into space. The heating effects of air friction, fuel supply. He also made important theoretical contributions to the explanation of the stratosphere and interplanetary flight. So he did a lot of the primary, the pre-work to contribute to the whole future of rocketry and space exploration. But it's mainly in those areas that he was, that was his contribution. Summary. Developed ideas on rockets and the use of rockets. Wrote a scientific paper on the use of rockets in space. Suggests multi-stage rockets. In order to get into space. Liquid fuels instead of powdered or gunpowdered fuels. Wind tunnels and rocket testing. Aerodynamic designs. And some of his work went into producing airplanes. He did a work which he called Exploration of Cosmic Space. And he looked at the problems of using rockets in space. He looked at heating issues, air friction, and he made important theoretical contributions. And all of these ideas were later used successfully by other members of the groups that developed space flight using rockets.